Hi there, Nate Jackson here, Criterion Collection Guide person. You ever watch like those sitcoms, or you ever watch like a sitcom or some kind of TV show, like humorous TV show, and they have like some kind of cutaway where they show like somebody talks about like an independent film or an artistic film that they did in college, and they end up showing like a few seconds of a film that doesn't make any sense. It's just a bunch of random images. There's actually a Family Guy gag just like this that Brian made some film. Um, ends up having a clown flipping pancakes toward the end. You know what I'm talking about, right? You ever seen one of those? Well, this was the first one. Number 67, The Blood of a Poet by Jean Cocteau. This one, I thought about just coming in and just, I don't know, throwing things around and talking in fake French and calling that the review. But I figured I'd just come in here and tell you normally, in the normal English voice that I attempt to use, what this movie is trying to be about. It's very short. It's only 50 minutes, so I thought, oh, hey. There's not a lot of dialogue. There's a little bit. There's no real dialogue. I mean, there's a little bit of dialogue, but most of it is just, narration. Um, there's a. It's okay. It's split up into 5 episodes. I think that's what they're called, episodes. Let's just check the booklet here. Yeah. Opening credits and episodes. First episode, The Wounded Hand or the Scars of the Poet. Basically, it's this guy who cuts his hand on something and the hand turns into a mouth and keeps saying air. And then he puts it over this statue. And and then so in the second episode, Do the Walls Have Ears? So the statue comes to life and becomes a woman and tells him to go into this mirror, and the mirror turns into a pool. And then in this pool he goes like in this like hotel, and he looks in every room. There's a hermaphrodite in one. There's a girl in chains climbing the walls, sticking her tongue out at the camera, and then he goes back and he's angry and he smashes the statue, and he ends up turning into a statue himself. Third episode, The Snowball Fight. It has a bunch of kids playing snowball fight. And then one of the kids throws a snowball, and it turns into marble, and it smashes the kid's head in, and it kills him. Fourth episode, the profanation of the hose. Profanation. The kid's laying dead next to this table, and this table has this couple playing cards, and this theater group is looking on, and he's looking for the Ace of Hearts or something like that. She's looking for the Ace of Hearts, or somebody's looking for the Ace of Hearts. Because the guardian angel of the kid comes down, takes the Ace of Hearts, and kills the guy, and they all clap, and then a tower breaks, and that's it. I just accurately described The Blood of a Poet in about 2 minutes, 1 minute. And don't try to get me to do an analysis, because I ain't doing that shit. No. I'm not going to do it. No. Can't do it. No, won't do it. I see it for what it is, and it's bizarre. And it's funny because this is the second Jean Cocteau film we've had. Beauty and the Beast was fine. Maybe because it was based on a popular children's fairy tale. And also because Blood of a Poet was Jean Cocteau's first film. So, his groundbreaking first film. That's a G word. Where's the G word? G word. Groundbreaking. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe he was just being weird, experimental. not a bad movie. It's not like, Solo bad or Rushmore bad. It sure as hell isn't Rushmore bad. I'd much rather watch this. I mean, the special effects were kind of cool. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool how, just this was 1930, so there was a lot, and it's kind of cool to see, how he uses special effects and stuff like that. Still, it's basically, there's an essay that comes with this thing. When Jean Cocteau continually refers to this film as poetry, and that is quite possibly the best description. It's a poem. It's a poem written by a 23-year-old college student who dropped out of college and is trying to get back in by writing a poem as his transcript papers or something like that. Something huge, something big, and failing in the process, of course. So I give it, what do I give this? I'll give this a C+. It's short, it's got good special effects, but in the end, the plot just, bleh. It doesn't make any sense. And that's a problem for me. So there. Blood of a Poet. Check it out once and then just throw it away. Special effects. Special features. Behind the scenes photos, kind of cool for 1930. Edgardo Kozarinsky's renowned 66-minute 1904 documentary Jean Cocteau, Autoportrait d'un Inconnu, autobiography of an unknown. It's basically 66 minutes of Cocteau talking about his life and showing scenes from his films and stuff like that. And being weird, as always. No scenes from... No, there were some scenes from Beauty and the Beast, actually. And this is a transcript of Cocteau's lecture given at a 1932 screening of The Blood of a Poet, which goes on forever, and it's just so pretentious. It's not even funny. That's the word I was thinking of earlier. Pretentious. Pretentious. 1946 essay of the film by Cocteau. Blah, 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 blah. C+. Let's go away. Alright, so, number 68, Orpheus. The trilogy has begun. However, I was looking at the supplements for this next one. Looking at the supplements for Orpheus. Disc 1, Disc 2. And there's a lot. So I think we're gonna save this for tomorrow because tonight's I'm actually gonna be pretty busy. And I don't think that there's gonna be enough time for me to plow through everything, even though that autobiography of an unknown documentary is on here. Especially considering everything is probably in French, so I can't fast forward through it in the supplements, So, we'll have to save it for tomorrow when I have a little more time on my hands. I wanted to do this tonight, but we'll do it maybe tomorrow. And then maybe we'll do, I don't have it, Testament of Orpheus as well, depending on how much time I have. I got a lot of time tomorrow, so. Because Last Temptation of Christ is going to take probably all day Sunday, most of Sunday. And I want to get that over with, I could do it Monday, too. I have all day Monday. But I'd like to get on, Magic Flutes here. The Million's still on its way, and then I put a hold on the next two as well. After that, Cleo from 5 to 7, and Vagabond. And I think Chasing Amy as well, which is, I think, Chasing Amy 75, so we're making progress. So. But in the meantime, that's it from me. I could just end this with, me putting my hands over my face. I should just draw a mouth here. Until then, see you tomorrow for Orpheus. Goodbye.